We are
The
Little.
Researchers! Chromatography is a technique used to separate mixtures of soluble substances. Colored substances such as food colorings, inks, dyes, and plant pigments can be separated by chromatography. So the first chromatography that we will do is paper chromatography. We place a small dot of the ink mixture on the piece of paper. The paper is then dipped into the solvent and the solvent travels up the paper carrying the ink components with it. Some stick more to the paper, moving slowly, while others travel further with the solvent. This separation creates distinct bands of colors. The result shows the individual components of the original ink mixture, revealing what colors make up the seemingly single black ink. The distance each component travels helps identify
So
them.
here's the result of our paper chromatography. For the solvent, the little researcher used water, ethanol, and acetone. So let's start with water. For water, the color component that the little researcher used are black. And since it's not compatible, the distance traveled by the solvent are 2.3 centimeter, while the distance traveled by the component 1 are unknown because it's not compatible. And also the distance traveled by the component 2 are also unknown because it's not compatible. And the last one is RF or retention factor of the component 1 are also not answered. Now, let's move on with ethanol. For the color components, the little researcher used red, and the distance traveled by the solvent are 2 centimeter. And the distance traveled by the component 1 are 0.5 centimeter. And for the distance traveled by component 2, it's not answered or it's unknown. But for the RF or retention factor of the component 1, it's 0.25. And the RF or retention factor of the component 2 are not answered or unknown. Now, for the acetone, the color components that the little researcher used are purple and yellow. That the distance traveled by the solvent are 3.1 centimeter, and the distance traveled by the component 1 are 1.9 centimeter. And the next one is distance traveled by the component 2 are 2.6 centimeter, and the RF for components 1 are 0.6129, as the RF of component 2 is 0.6451. And that's basically the result of our paper chromatography. And so thank
And the next is chalk chromatography. First, we apply a small strip of the colored marker ink near the bottom of the chalk-coated strip. We carefully place the chalk into a steel plate containing a small amount of solvent. As the solvent travels up the chalk, it carries the ink components with it. Different components will interact differently with the chalk. Some will stick to the chalk more strongly and move slowly, while others will dissolve more readily in the solvent and
This
travel
is the result of the chalk chromatography conducted by the little researchers using water, ethanol, and acetone as the solvents. For water, the little researchers used a red marker as the sample. After the chromatography, the solvent traveled 6 centimeters from its initial point, while the component 1 or the red marker traveled 5 centimeters. And since the only color that shows after the chromatography is red, there is no component 2. After getting the distance traveled by the solvent and the component, we divided their value to get the retention factor. The retention factor for the component For the component 1 is 0.8333. As for the ethanol, the second solvent, and ballpen ink as the sample, the distance traveled by the ethanol is 5.3 centimeters. The little researchers discovered that there's also purple and yellow components on the ink. The distance traveled by the component 1 or the purple is 3.4 centimeters, while the component 2 or yellow is 4.2 centimeters. The retention factor of purple is 0.6415 and the retention factor of yellow is 0.7924. The little researchers concluded that the yellow component of the ballpen ink have higher affinity to the solvent than purple component. As for the acetone, the little researchers also used ballpen ink as the sample. It also revealed purple and yellow components. And after the experiment, the distance traveled by the acetone is 6.7 centimeters, while the distance traveled by the purple component is 4.4 centimeters and 5.3 centimeters for the yellow component. The retention factor of purple is 0.6567, while the retention factor of yellow is 0.7910 or 0.791. Therefore, the yellow component have higher affinity to the solvent.
The purpose of using three solvents is to know which of which is the slowest and fastest in moving the color
The
of the
distance
chalk.
traveled up by the solvent play a big role in how the components in a mixture separated as the solvents move up on the paper or the chalk. It carries the different components of the mixture with it. Well, each components move at different rate depending on its solubility in the solvent and its interaction with stationary phase. So I have an example here. As you can see here, if the solvent travel too short, here the components may not be separated well because they haven't had enough time to move apart. But if the solvent travel far enough, the component have more time to you know uh, separate properly, making it easier to see and compare them. Basically, the greater the distance traveled by the solvent, the better the separation as long as it doesn't go the edge of the paper or
In chromatography, different parts of a mixture separate because they interact differently with two phases. One that stays still or stationary phase and one that moves or mobile phase. Components that stick more to the stationary phase travel slower, while those that prefer the mobile phase move faster, causing them to spread out and separate as they
The
travel.
retention factor or RF can help identify the affinity of each component to the solvent used. It is the ratio of how far the sample moves compared to how far the solvent moves. Each component has its own RF value based on how far it traveled, and these values can be ranked from highest to lowest in terms of affinity to the solvent used. By comparing the retention factor of the components, we can determine which component have the lowest or highest affinity to the solvent. The higher the retention factor, the higher the affinity it have to the solvent. Different solvents like water, ethanol, and acetone have different polarity. This affects how far each pigment travels faster on the chalk during chromatography. Polar solvents dissolves polar pigments better, while nonpolar solvents dissolves nonpolar pigments better. Just like how the ink travels faster when using acetone than ethanol as the solvent. This means that the ink and acetone might be similar or almost similar in polarity. Sometimes the chromatogram is unclear or the solvent front is not visible. This can happen if we added too much or too little sample, or in our experiment, the ink, and it can also happen if we use too little or too much solvent, or if the setup wasn't done properly, just like if the sample line was below the solvent, which caused it to spread on the water instead of working properly. It can also be because the solvent and the sample have a very different polarity.
In the experiment, I learned that different solvents spreads the color of the chalk in different
So
duration
to
of time.
achieve better separation of the components in chromatography, the researcher, improved the experiment by using a better solvent, or choose a solvent that is more suitable for dissolving and carrying the component of the mixture. The right solvents improve the movement of separation. And next one is making sure the paper is straight and evenly dipped. Uneven dipping can cause uneven separation. The paper should be just touch the solvent and not be submerged. And next one is allowing the solvent to travel properly. So don't stop the experiment too early and let the solvent travel for far enough. Which means give the components time to separate. The next one is controlling environmental condition. Well, it's important because it if the environment is stable, or you should avoid winds or high humidity, which can affect how the solvent moves. So yeah, that's we how really the researcher can make the experiment have a
Always use
better.
ethanol and acetone in a well-ventilated area to avoid inhaling harmful gases and reduce the risk of fire. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment or PPE such as gloves, goggles, and face masks to protect yourself from exposure. Keep the materials away from open flames or heat sources, as their flammable nature can easily lead to fires or explosions.
Based on the distance each components traveled, you can guess their polarity. Components that travel farther are more soluble in the solvent and are likely to have similar polarity to it. Those that stayed closer to the origin are less soluble in the solvent and are likely to have different polarity. This helps in determining which components are polar or nonpolar depending on the solvent used.
In conclusion, paper chromatography effectively separates mixtures, while a chalk-based attempt shows the basic idea but is less precise.